Do you know what's over there? I think I know what that is. Let's go find out. I think I know what this is. Trying to open the box here.
Can I open it?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do.
Is that for mommy?
Nope. This is for daddy.
Is that yours?
It's really hard to do this with one hand. Oh, look at that horsepower. What do you think, Shane? It's good? Alright guys, so we're going to talk about the RT today and some of the modifications and where they stand. I ended up ordering some more traction and I'm very excited about this. This is something that I should have done a long time ago and I'm glad that I'm finally going to make it happen. And we're going to go over why I ended up pulling the, hitting that purchase now button today and how it all fits in. Because in the next month, I need to start preparing the car for a drag racing event. And that is Street Speed's October 20th call out. And my intention is to go run the RT down the quarter mile a bunch of times and see what my car is capable of doing. Now, before the 20th, I need to do a couple of things. The first thing is get the cam in. That is really the most important part. Now, the cam is still yet in my possession. It is supposed to come in either today or tomorrow. I'm not even sure when I can get the person that's going to install it, scheduled. I'm going to have to try and lock them up on the 13th because next weekend coming up, I have some business that needs to be attended to and I cannot do car stuff. So that kind of stinks. It leaves me really the weekend before the call out to get a cam install. And, I'm going to have to drive it around that week, get used to how it launches, the extra horsepower. I'm gonna have to just, it is what it is. So that's where the cam sits. Okay, I have a lot of the pieces. I'm just kind of waiting for the actual cam itself to make its way into my house. So let's talk about what I ordered. I ordered drag radials today, and I went with the NT05Rs. And I'm very excited about this. These are our drag radials that I've been looking into for a very long time. There's plenty of options out there. I was very tempted to go with the Mickey Thompsons, but I really like the idea of putting drag radials that, number one, everybody that gets them loves them. And number two, they come on the Dodge Demon. And if they're good enough for 800 horsepower, I think they're good enough for, my almost 450 or something like that. So I shouldn't have an issue launching with these Nittos. So I'm really excited to actually get these on and actually try some launching. Now, the good part about all of this stuff is even though the cam is going to be a late install, the tires should be in early next week. And so my game plan with the tires is actually get them on ASAP. As soon as I get them, I'm going to line up a day during the week to get these things on. And I'm going to try them out with the Sportline springs in place. Okay, and I was talking to a couple of guys. They said, basically, you put drag radials on the back of your car with the stock suspension, I mean, with the suspension that you have already, you shouldn't have an issue. You should be able to launch no problem, no spinning, and that's exactly what I'm going to try to do. I consulted with several people on this. They basically said, listen, with the amount of horsepower you have and everything, you should take off like a little jackrabbit, and that's what I'm hoping happens. So I'm going to put those nittos on. Hopefully by the end of next week, I should be able to do some launching tests and see how the RT is handling with these drag radials on there. And you know, I'm gonna get the cam installed, and if everything is launching good and the cam is good, then I'll just leave the suspension as is. Basically what needs to happen is I need to adjust my driving habits, and with that Sportline suspension, basically I'm going to have to cruise in the middle lane almost every time that I drive. Like I was mentioning in my other video, because of the setup that I have, because the rims and the spacer and how the back tires kind of poke out when I hit a dip going at a fast speed, the wheel well and the tire contact. So it is what it is. I'll just have to adjust my own way of driving, and I just love the look of it so much that it's very difficult for me to go back and put that stock suspension on, because I just really love the look. So I'm going to try my best to keep the Sportlines in there, and if I could get the car to hook without a problem, then the Sportlines will stay. And so, you know what? That's really the game plan, guys. I have to kind of, work that all into, me having a full-time job, being a father, doing house crap, making videos. All of that needs to fit into a tiny little window with limited time. So we're going to see how it plays out. I'm excited. Really that's what it is, guys. I'm just having fun, This stuff is fun. All right. I'm out.
I get the Fruit Loops.
Oh, let me get a bite. Joe, you ever go on YouTube?
Sometimes. Yeah, you were telling me about your thing. What's your,
You're going to be on YouTube now.
Are you a YouTuber?
I'm a part-time YouTuber. Only on the weekends and holidays.